So the first video I sent to you, I believe you can buy and sell cryptocurrency peer to peer on Binance. So in this video now, I'm going to show you how you can become a merchant and at the same time become a seller. You are going to become a merchant, which is a seller, a buyer, at the same time you become a seller. So that is another way you can make profit from trading peer to peer. But it will require you to have some money. Let's say for example, if you have money like 50,000 naira or money like 100,000 naira, you can start this business. Let's assume maybe you never see someone that is buying from you through the peer to peer I teach you earlier. You do not see someone that is asking for it or anybody that is buying from you, but you will still keep advertising. So let's say for example, G is a sure business in the sense that you have some money. It can be your school fees, it can be any money, so you do not need to be afraid to use it since you know what you are doing. It is not something that you lose your money. It is USDT we are trading here. We are not trading Bitcoin. It's a stable coin we are trading. So it's something that you need to put your mind settled. So if you have like 50,000 to 100,000 or 200,000, you can start this and making little profit. At least if you do not make profit a day, maybe for example, you can try at 3 hours, you can make at least maybe 3 to 4 hours, you can make at least 2,000 naira and above. I used to do it before and make at least sometimes make 5,000 naira profit if I focus doing it a day. So you also can do the same thing. So now how can you do it? What you need to do now is for you to just go to your peer-to-peer page, click on peer-to-peer. So here is the interface for peer-to-peer now. So you have to make sure that it is on USDT, like the same way you are doing it before. You have to make sure that it is on USDT. So the first thing you need to do, if you have like 100,000 naira, for example, let's assume you have 100,000 naira, for example. So what you will need to do is for you to set an ad that you are going to buy. You are going to post an advert that you are going to buy coin. You are going to buy. So which means that this place you are seeing buyer now, this buyer page now, this place you are seeing buyer page now, it will be your sell. Why here this particular place you are seeing sell, it will become your buy. I know you will not understand. Here is what I mean. This particular place you are seeing this sell, this red place, it will become your own buy because you want to become a merchant. You will be the ones that will be showing here now. You'll be the one that will buy the coin. Because if you check the rate here now, it's different from the rate the other side. You'll be the one that will be buying from here. Then if you want here now, here will become your own sale, not buy again. Now here will become your own sale. So let me explain what I'm talking about now. So let's say for example you have 100,000 naira. You click on this particular filter, like I explained before. If you click on filter, you click to bank account, you put 100,000 naira. Let's see, 100,000 naira, 100,000 naira. Okay, continue. So you can see that if you are buying now, this particular place for buying is 584.69 for 100,000 naira. 584.69, 584.69. So if you check the sell part now, you will see that it is 582.95. So if you minus 584.69 minus 582.95, you will see a difference of 1.74. So sometimes it will be a difference of 2, sometimes it will be a difference of um 2 point something, sometimes it will be different from 1 point something. So this different now, this different is what you are going to use for the arbitrage we are going to do here to make a little profit now. Okay, let's say here now we are seeing you should not consider this 80% percentage return. You should always check for 90% and above, like I explained. This one is 584.70, If I'm talking about 584 points, here this is what I'm talking about. This particular rate is what I'm talking about, so that you will not get yourself confused. 584.70. You minus it from, if you go to this particular side again, this if you go to this particular side now, you see it's 583. 583. Here is the 583 I'm talking about. 583. 583. You see that is 1.7 difference. So if you buy $100 now, that $100 now we worth up to, let's say, since the rate is 583 now, which means you are going to buy with this rate 583. This will be your buying rate, 583. 583. But what you need to do is that you are not going to buy with this top rate. You are going to make your rate to become the second or the third. It will be in, like, in this particular place, or in this particular place to be the second on this third. But there is a way you have to do it so that you will buy in a low price, because if you do it in this form, it will be too big. So since you want to buy 100,000 naira, you have 100,000 naira, which will worth you up to, if you say 100,000 naira now, it will worth you up to, let's say, it's 100 something and dollar, which is 100,000 naira. 100,000 divided by 583, which will give you up to $171. So you're going to buy it in units. After buying them in units, then you are going to sell it at once. If you are buying them in units, let's say you are going to do it 20,000. So which means you are going to buy 20,000. So if you filter 20,000, let's see the rate now. The 20,000 now. Let's filter it. Let's see 20,000 now. Let's see the rate. 20,000. You filter 20,000. You see it's 582.55 now. So which means you are going to buy at this particular rate now. 582.55. After buying it at the rate of 582.55, 582.55, then you are going to sell it with the rate of the 100,000 naira we are doing it. That is 100,000 naira. You are going to sell it at this rate, the rate of 100,000 naira. Here will be your sale now, 584.779. 584.79. So the difference will be 2.24. So that 2.24 now is 2.24 times in that 174 and $71. So it will give you 383 naira. So this 383 naira now, 383 naira, because if you buy with that rate from 20,000 naira, which you buy 582, then you sell it at this place, so it will be a difference of 2 point something. So that 2 point something is something that you can use to make money, because that 2 point something now times that 100,000, that $171, which is that 100,000 naira, it will give you 383 naira. So that 383 naira now, 383 naira now, if you can do it 5 times now, 383 naira times 5, so you're going to have 1,915 naira. So if you can do it times 7, 383 naira times 7, so you're going to have 2,681 naira. So you can repeat it anytime you can do it, as far as you have the time to do it. So this is how we're going to do it now. Binance charge little charges, little fees. So for you to remove that fee now, here is what you need to do. Number one, you need to post adverts that you want to buy a coin. So how do you post advert now? Okay, let me set this to my normal mode, because as it is like this now, you will not, your own will be not being in normal mode. Let me switch to normal mode. So as a beginner, here is the mode you are going to be seeing. Here is the mode. So if you really want to do this one, you are going to be posting advert. So you are going to use this particular place There's this three dots you are seeing, this particular place, like this three dots, you will click on it. If you click on this three dots, if you click on this three dots, it will take you to this place. So click on the advertising mode. Click on the advertising mode here, which is the down part, advertising mode. Once you click advertising mode, it will switch. You click on confirm, it will go to this particular position. So for this particular position now, so don't forget, here is the place you have to add your bank details and other things. If you want to add your bank details, here is how to do it. You just come to this place, at this down part of this place here, you add, click on it, which is your profile. If you click on it, then you see different options. So you will see payment method, this particular place, payment method. You click on payment method, you will see I have already added my bank account. I added two of my bank accounts, my Kuda bank and my Zenith bank. So if you want to add your own, you can click on this down part, add payment method. You click on add payment method, you just put your bank account, their bank claim account number and everything, so it is done. The second thing you need to do is that you need to put your phone number. So before you place any trade on peer to peer, before you might have put your phone number before, so that is not longer a problem. And so what you need to do, in before, I don't know for now, before I used to do it, Binance will make sure you have made up to 20 trade peer to peer before they will allow you to be posting ad. So that is the thing Binance used to do before. So for you to be posting ad now, you need to make up a 20 trade. So selling peer to peer before, you can sell to anybody different with 10 different people, 20 trade. So after that, you will be enabled to make this trade I'm doing. So here is how to do it now. You have to click on ads to create ad that you want to buy. You click on add now. This is the ads. This particular place is where you will see ad. You click on add. So if you click on add now, so you click on post ad. As you click on the post ad now, another place page will open. So from this particular page that we open, so don't forget you have to go back to check the particular rate that they are selling with that 20,000, because you want to be buying with that 20,000 rate, and you will send money to those people with 20,000. So with that 20,000 now, how many times will you send 20,000 to be up to 100,000? That will be your calculation. So if you divide, assume you have 100,000. So if you divide 100,000 by 20,000, so which means that you are going to send 20,000 to 5 people for you to have 100,000. So you are sending 20,000 to 5 people for you to have 100,000, which means you need to have trade with only 5 people. Then you can sell those coins at once. So now you have to go back. Then you click on 20,000 from the filter. You click on 20,000 for you to know the rate. 20,000. So here is 20,000. So remember what I told you. I told you here, this buy place will be your sell, so you make profit. Where this place now, this particular place will be your own buy. So now people that is earning, the top person is now 582.60. So the person you are competing now should be this second person. Try to be at this particular place, or the third place, so that they will buy from you on time. It is not something that takes time. In Binance, they have a lot of traders that is trading peer to peer and USDT. So if you put it at first or second, they'll definitely place order instantly. So how do you set it? Now you can see their rate 582.55. If you want to become at the top of this person, if you want to become at the top of this particular person, which means you're going to put 582.56, so that you will be on top of this particular person, this absent. You will be on top of this particular person. So here is what I mean. You will be on top at this particular place. You'll be here because your rate is higher than this person with 1 naira. You can put it as 582.56 or 582.60. So which means you are higher than that particular person. They'll put you on top. So which means any coin you are going to buy is 582.60. So let's say 586.60. Then if you are selling it, you are going to sell at a higher price. You are going to sell it with 584. Then you buy a 582.6. So now you go to set it now. Here is where you will look this particular set, that is your buy. You set it 582.60. Then you click on post ad. Sorry, post ad. Post ad. So you click on post ad. So you have to click on, don't worry, don't forget you are buying. You have to click on buy because you are buying. If you are selling, you click on sell. But since you are buying, you have to leave it on buy. So you are buying USDT, leave it at USDT. So it's fixed, leave it on fixed. Here is what you are going to do. Just put the price 582.60. Then you click on next. Fixed price should be 000 582.60. Fixed price should be 0. What are they saying? 582.60. What I don't know what the error said. 5. Okay. It's not fixed. Okay, let's say it's to with fiat Nigerian naira. Okay, sorry, you have to change here to Nigerian naira. That is the cost. You have to change it to Nigerian naira. So that is the cost. So here is 582 582.60. Then you click on next. So as you click on it, this is another page. So here now you are going to put the amount of USDT. Don't forget you can only buy from 100 USDT, 100 USDT and above. So you can also buy below that. There's a way to do it. So you can put, let's say, 171 or just 172. Okay, that's 171 USDT. So you put the minimum amount. The minimum amount, since it's 20,000, you okay, let's say it's 20,000. You have to put the minimum amount you want to buy with that 20,000. So if it's 20,000, do not just put 20,000 as the minimum and 20,000 as the maximum. You can put 19,999 naira as the minimum, which is the same as 20,000. 19,999 as the minimum. Then you come to this place, you can put 20,000 naira. So here is 20,000 naira. You can put it there. So you have to add your bank transfer. If you click on add bank transfer, so you have, if you have put your bank transfer, no problem. So that, but since you are buying, you don't need to add a bank transfer because you really want to send them money. You don't want to send them money. You have to put your time. You can set your time this particular place. You have to set your time. If you 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you know how you are going to be fast in your transaction. You can set it. If it's 30 minutes, so you can set it to 10 minutes to 30 minutes. But that is okay. Then you click on next. You click on next. I hope you understand what I'm doing. You can ask questions if you do not understand. So this particular place, you write terms and condition. This terms and condition, how can I, because Binance charge, sometimes they charge $0.7, it's not up to $1. But for you not to pay this fee so that you're able to make profit, you have to tell them from this terms and condition. Like here is my terms and condition. They will see it before they post trade. You say, I'm online, make payment and notify me. Do not include, okay, let me read this. Do not include any crypto related word on your transaction. Then you can also put, please I charge 100 naira for my bank transaction, and add fees. Please bear with me. to go with to go with the 100 naira from your trade, from your trade. So you don't write it like this so that the person will know that you are taking 100 naira from that particular trade. So that 100 naira now will recover that little fee Binance will take. Binance will take below $1, 0.6, 0.7 fee that they will take. So this 100 naira now you are going to take now. Don't forget that it is going to be in 5 transactions, which is 100 naira times 5, which is going to give you 500 naira. So that will cover all that Binance fee. So this particular position is automatic reply. So anytime the person plays trade with you, the person will just receive message automatically that this message, the person will just receive message automatically. So this message, you can see what I write on my own and I'm using before. I'm online, make payment and notify me with proof. Do not crypto was. So you can also include your own. Then I used to call them on phone that I would deduct 100 naira, but I will not advise you to be calling them on phone because you don't have that kind of recharge card to be call them. But to me, that is very good for me to be calling them so that they will be aware. So now you can tell them, please. You can say okay. You can just cancel it and write anything on your transaction. You can say, please, please, I I I charge I charge only 100 naira to cover up my fee, my ad fee and bank charge. Bank charge. Please bear with me. Please bear with me to go with the 100 naira from your transaction. From this transaction. Thanks. You can also give another condition. Say you can go there and say, please, if you are not comfortable to gift me the 100 naira for my fee, please cancel. Please type cancel. Type cancel so that I can cancel the trade. I cancel the trade. But if you are okay with that, click proceed. This is the condition you give the person. So if the person is not okay with you charging 100 naira from the transaction fee, let him click on cancel so that you cancel the trade. But if the person is interested for you to take the 100 naira to cover your ad fee and bank charge, because you have bank charge, so you will say please click on proceed. So once the person click on proceed, you have to proceed and make the payment and get the money. So if the person click on cancel, do not just cancel trade, because canceling trade oftentimes reduces your completion rate, and once your completion rate reduces to 80 below, people will be afraid to trade with you. So sometimes you have to let it go so that they will not go and be reporting your account. Sometimes you can just do it, even if you make only 200 naira for that particular trade, that is not bad. So you sometimes, but most of them we agree 100 naira is nothing, but except that person is wicked. So but the way I write this note now, they will love to ask, like, okay, take the 100 naira. 100 naira will not change in their life, and do not be rude to your customer, make them understand. So since you write this and say let them proceed, so if they do not return to you, then you can call them, or you can also add your phone number here so that they will see your phone number and chat you up on WhatsApp or call you on phone. So this is another way. So as you have written all these notes now, so you have to come here, you have to come down now. You can see if here is online now, you can see here a particular place, you can see online. The down part is offline. So if you keep it online, which means this post will turn up automatically, but I have to put it offline so that, because I do not want to buy now. Once I put it online, people will be sending requests for the ones to buy. I don't have money to send to them. I will leave it at offline, so I will post it now. So now I have post ad now. You can see successfully posted. I have post ad now. So you can see the ad now. So now, if you can see, I will click on done. Here is the ad. If I want this ad now to go to the market, what I'll just do, I'll just tap on it, tap on this particular place. If I want this ad to be at the open market, I'll just tap on this particular place. I'll just tap on it in this form. It should be ad online, but I will off it now because I don't want anyone to message me. Tap on it again, it will off. So if you tap on it, okay, let me tap on it so that you will see what I'm talking about. Let me tap on it now. You will see. Okay, you can see me now, prosper. You can see me now at the top. So let me go and off it. You can see me at the top, but let me go and off it now. So before they will apply, before they will order, I've off it now. So that is that particular time I'm saying you'll be on the top or the second person. So now you place order now. So what do you want? So you'll see that before 2 minutes, you'll be checking people that will be requiring to buy you. Once they are up to 5, what you if it is on, once they are up to 5, you go and cancel it. You cancel it so that they add it up, because sometimes they will be up to 6, 7, 10, and you have only 100,000, which means you can only pay 5 people, which means it will result for you to be cancelled other straight. So I don't want to be cancel more straight so that it will not reduce your completion rate more. Once you observe that it's up to 5 people, just click on cancel. And those 5 people cannot go beyond that 20,000, because that is the only thing you write. It is the minimum of 19,999 naira, which is 20,000, and the maximum of 20,000 naira. So within that range. So which means that 5 people will give you 100,000 that you have. If you have 200,000, the more money you have, the more profit you will make in this thing. So after you have those coins now in your wallet, you have sent those money to them. So that money now, that 100 naira you take from them will cover the Binance fee, because Binance charge only 0 point something. It's not up to $1, 0 point something. So that 500 naira will cover the Binance fee. Then after you have the coin in your wallet, now what you have to do, you come back here and post ad again to sell your coin. This one is the buy ad. You are going to post sell ad now. Don't forget, the one you post come to this place to appear, which means those people that wants to buy now, people that want to sell now, they will sell to you. So if you post another ad, another sell ad now, your sell ad now will come to this place. Sorry, your sell ad now will appear in this particular spot. It will appear in this particular spot. Okay, let's say I will post sell ad now, because let's say you have the 171 USDT in your wallet now. You come to this plus sign, click on the plus sign to place your ad. So from this place you change it to sell. So from USDT then to Nigerian naira, don't forget. So the price is fixed. So before you place, you have to go back to check the price others are buying. So you can see. So you want to sell at the higher price. You are not going to sell. You do not want to sell 20,000 naira or naira. All you want to say is 100,000 naira. Just click on this one. Type of 100,000 naira. Okay, let's say you want to say at a rate of you want to say everything, all total, everything you have 171. So with this particular rate, if you check the rate now, let's say 100,000 naira now, 100,000 naira worth 584.50. So if you calculate this 584.50, so you see 100,000 naira. You made little calculation, 100,000 naira you bought now. Okay. 584.50. 584. Don't forget the one we used before is 582. Let's check it. The here is 582.60, which is the rate we buy, 582.60. Then for us to know the rate now, the quantity of coin we buy, we have to divide 100,000 with this rate. 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira divided by, okay, let me just do it so that you will see everything I'm doing now. So no look as if I'm doing that thing. You see, you come to the calculator, you see 100,000 naira divided by 582.60. which is 571.64 USDT. 571.64 USDT. So now 571.64 USDT. So you're going to sell it with this rate now of 584.60. So if you say 584 now, so the rate is 584.60 times 171.61, which is 100,340 naira point 7. So which means you are going to set this total now at 100,340 naira point 7, which means your profit is 340 naira. You can see the profit you have made. So let's make the advert now. 100,340 naira. So 584 points. Here is now the person that left is 50. So you can put your own, so that you can put your own to appear at the top. You can say 584 points. You put it that it will be lower than this one, so that you don't come on top. 584.49. You put it at 49. After 49 you have 50, so that you come on top of this person. On top of this person, put it as 49. 584.49. You say okay, make another ad. Say, click on sell. Nigerian naira fees 584.49. Then you click next. So you put everything. Since you want to sell all USDT, you click all. Me, I only have 95.30 USDT. So don't forget, your own should be, it should be 171.64. 64. So your limit now you're going to say is 100 and 100 and 100,000 300 and 100,340. Okay, Binance 340 naira. 340 naira. It's not because I do not have up to this coin. That is why you are seeing this red sign here. I do not have up to that amount. So let me put the amount that I have, and that will not allow it to work because it's not up to $100. So you can put it to 140 naira or 139, 140 naira, 339 naira, then 100,340 naira. So after that, here you put your account number here. If you have not put your account number before, if you have put your account number, just click here. Just click on this particular place, add account. Then you select any account you want, so that the person can make payment to your account. Once you select it, now here is my own microfinance bank. I select this one now. Okay, since I select this one now, I cannot select two. I'll remove one, remain only one. Then I'll click on next. So it will not work. My ad will not work now because this value is below $100. You can see total amount should not be less than $100. So it will not work. So once it will work now. If it hasn't on up to 100 naira, this ad will work automatically. So immediately you switch the ad on now. Immediately you switch it on, it will come to this particular buy place to appear. So anyone now, you can see that someone that put it to that same 445 49 again. Someone have already put it on, so that it will appear at the front. So you should have been on top of this person or on top of this particular place before this person. So which means if they buy from this person, the next another person will buy from you instantly. So that is how the thing work. You'll be on top. So which means you make up to, let's say, 300 naira profit. So if you can repeat this thing now, if you can repeat it, making 300 naira profit, let's say every 30 minutes making 300 naira, because within 30 minutes you are done with this thing, making 300 naira. If you are fast too, so you can say 300 naira times, maybe you're doing it 7 times a day, times 7, which is 2,100 naira. 100 naira. You can do it like 10 times a day. Everything concerning money, you have to work. You get 300 naira times 10 times a day, 10 times, it will give you 3,000 naira. So that if you can sit down and in 5 hours you're going to make up to 5,000 naira every day doing this. I used it to make money when I used my school fees. I started using it to make money. I hustle. Sometimes I make 5,000 naira every day through this thing I'm just showing you. Do not look at it that the profit is too low because it's just 300 naira or 200 naira. Don't look at it. Even if it's 200 naira you make as the price difference, but it will happen that due to the money you have, you make. If you use 200,000, you can make 500 naira profit once. If you use like 300,000, you can make like 1,000 naira 1,000 naira profit once. So if you do it like 5 times, you make up to 5,000 naira. So depending on the kind of money you have, so any amount you have, even it can be your school fee, can just, this is not a risk. It is something that since you know how to trade peer to peer, you have to do it. And see, this is how you can do it. If you have any question, you can ask me. So what I also want you to do is you should have to register for Kuda Bank, because Kuda Bank doesn't take charge. Kuda Bank will give you free 20 transaction every month, sometimes weekly, free 20 transaction. And sometimes even if they do not give you free 20 transaction, any transaction you make with Kuda Bank, it is not going to be more than 100 more than 10 naira they will cut. So it's just 10 naira they will cut from you, so that will limit you from spending a lot of money using other bank. Make sure you use Kuda Bank, you register, you put your other bank. So if you have other question, you can ask. I believe this video will be very, very helpful to you. Ask your question anywhere you are confused. Thank you. God bless you.